हेलो एंड वेलकम गाइस टू माय चैनल एंड आज हम करने वाले हैं पोको X5 Pro 5G का इनिशियल हैंड्स ऑन इंप्रेशन एंड एज यू नो पोको इज नोन फॉर देयर वैल्यू फॉर मनी फोन्स एंड लेट्स सी ये हमारी एक्सपेक्टेशंस पे कैसा उतरता है. सो लेट्स अनबॉक्स दिस फोन एंड वी कैन सी दैट वी हैव many contents in the box which includes a TPU case comes in the box already, which is a good quality case. We have a 67-watt fast charger along with a Type-C cable and the phone itself. And we don't want to miss out the SIM ejector tool, right? That's the very important piece as well. Let's talk about this phone in the terms of various aspects of this phone. So पहला जिस aspect की मैं बात करने वाला हूँ वो है design. So ये phone आता है 3 variants में, which is Poco Yellow, Horizon Blue and Astral Black. And जो unit मेरे पास है वो है Poco Yellow. And in the first look, this device looks very slick and sleek in the hands. Like the in-hand experience is very good. When you hold this phone in your hand, you feel like this is a very premium phone. Now let's talk about the ports that are there on this phone. So we do have the Legend 3.5mm jack. So I think this is something that the gamers are going to love because latency in the game is not something that I want. And going through this phone, I can see there are 2 stereo speakers, one on the top and one on the bottom. And this is good that we have an extra speaker on the top instead of the tiny speaker that comes in the earpiece. This is an added benefit. And there is an infrared port. You have USB Type-C, your SIM ejector, SIM place where you can put your SIM, and that is not going to be hybrid. You have 2 SIM slots. On the right hand side of the phone, you have the volume rocker buttons as well as the power button, which is an accented button. And I like these accent buttons because these give a unique factor to a phone. So let's talk about its specification. This phone comes with a Qualcomm 778G 5G processor, which is 6 nanometer and very energy efficient. And अगर specs की बात हो ही रही है तो why not battery? इतने slim design में जो 5000 mAh की बैटरी मिली है, that is wonderful. You can get at least 2 days of usage with a normal to mid usage. And अगर आप gamer हैं तो definitely one day it is going to last. As I said about the design, this is slim and sleek. So let's talk about its thickness. It is just 7.9 millimeters, and you can see this is very slim. And it weighs around only 181 grams. That's correct. You heard it. It is only 181 grams. It doesn't feel like you're holding a very heavy phone. Nowadays, phones are just getting bigger and bigger, and they weigh around like above 200. So that's a very good benefit to this phone. Let's talk about the cameras in the specs department. So camera is 108 megapixel main camera, which is the first time in the Poco phone. And I am definitely sure this is going to give you stunning photos and videos. We do have 2 more cameras, which is an ultra wide and a macro camera. They are going to be stunning as well. Let's talk about the front camera. We have a 16 megapixel front camera. And I think keeping the record of Poco, they have been very good in the selfie and the back camera department. And let's talk about some more internals. So as you know, this is going to be 5000 mAh battery. So it also gives you a benefit of 67-watt fast charging, right? So you don't need to worry about that your battery is going to drain. You can just plug it in, and in around 10 to 15 minutes you get almost half of the battery capacity. So जब डिस्प्ले की बात हो रही है तो इस फोन का डिस्प्ले आता है 120 Hz रियलिटी फ्लो डिस्प्ले के साथ, जिसमें आपको मिलता है फुल HD प्लस AMOLED स्क्रीन एंड ये अडेप्टिव रिफ्रेश रेट के साथ आता है. एंड दिस इज अ 10-bit पैनल इन दिस सुपर बजट. एंड एज यू नो पोको का रिकॉर्ड है, दे गिव यू वैल्यू फॉर थिंग्स इन योर बजट, राइट? सो दिस इज कमिंग विद अ 120 Hz panel. And this is good because why? Gaming is very essential for people, right? They can just game on 120 Hz and they can enjoy all of the games. I think जो software support है, it is going to also support the frame interpolation, I guess. But let's see. इसमें 10-bit पैनल है, right? HDR plus support है, Dolby Vision support है, and audio की बात करें तो इसमें Dolby Atmos का support भी मिलता है, so you get good quality audio in your earphones and even on the speaker itself. So this phone comes with a 778G processor, which is known for its G factor, that is gaming. So you will get a good performance in gaming. It can easily give you around 60 frames in most of the games that are there for competitive environment as well. And इस phone में आपको performance मिल रही है because of 778G. You will get efficient battery as well. And अगर आपने performance की बात करनी है तो app opening speed, transitions, animations. So everything you do on this phone is going to fly. To give you a total conclusion, let's talk about the top 5 features of this phone. Let's start with the first one, which is the 120 Hz 10-bit HDR plus display, which is a piece of art. Second thing we talk about is the performance, and that is because of the 778G processor, which is power efficient and a powerhouse. you get a lot of performance and well gaming from this phone. The third feature that we want to talk about is the 5000 mAh battery that comes along with a 67 watt charger, which is like a very good combination. You get both, like you get quick charging as well as all day battery life. The fourth feature that we want to talk about is going to be the camera. This is the first time that Poco is bringing 180 megapixel camera in their phone, and this is going to take stunning shots. So the fifth feature that we are going to talk about is the cooling efficiency of this phone. This phone comes with a 12 layer of graphite, which keeps this phone cool, and it has a polycarbonate back, which also maintains the heat dissipation in the phone. And this phone comes in two variants, which is 6 128GB and 8 256GB. So I'm very excited to have this phone, and let's see how it performs in the market. I'm very excited for this. I want to game on this phone and click stunning shots from it. So that is all for this video. Let's see you on the next video. Tab tak ke liye, bye.